Hello everybody, welcome to this video. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, if you're not new here, welcome back. Glad you got back on board again. Another pretty good video for you today. Well, I can't tell where I'm at unless you've been where I'm at, but that's downtown Phoenix out that way. See downtown. Tovry Castle, I can see from here, the airport. Tempe out that way. So if you're from here, you're probably getting a hint where I'm at. So you can tell, I got some hills, background over here, a bunch of desert. I'm not going to show you that. That's the treat coming up. Let me show you some of this other stuff. You probably start getting the idea where I'm at. Some cool little rocks over here. Pan in a little bit. Yeah. I think once you see these rocks and you've been here, that's a pretty good idea, you know where I'm at. And that's Scottsdale out that way. Well, Tempe up close. Scottsdale's way in the back there. Another mountain. So this is the treat right here, this mountain. Sorry, I'm walking on some rough terrain here. There we go. I'm gonna get up there here in a minute. But we are at Papago Park. That is what they call hole in the wall. So we're gonna get up there in a minute. I want to come up here and kind of scout out the terrain. There's another little hill in the background, park down that way. There, let me get turned around. So this is a neat little park. If you haven't been here, you need to come here. It's a neat little area if you like trails and stuff like that. There's some palm trees down there. There's a pond. I'm parked down there, so I'm going to show you that. A little fishing hole. Fished out a long time ago, probably 20 years ago. I don't think I caught anything, but these urban lakes are a little tricky. So, and I bass fish. Well, used to bass fish. Urban lakes don't really have bass in them. They do, but they just seem really hard to catch. You gotta go up to the reservoirs, or what we call lakes here. They're not real lakes, reservoirs. But fishing is a big sport here, so you can do that while you're here. Phoenix Zoo, where is it? Down that area, there's a parking lot way back there. I'm going to cover that in the next video. This is just going to be the park today here, but the next video I'm going to show you all the attractions in the area. So there's several. There's not a ton in this area, but there's some, so I'll show that to you. But for right now, I'm gonna get off of this hill. So I'm gonna turn the camera off, so I don't kill myself getting down here. If you come down here, let me show you kind of what you're dealing with. It's all this, probably granite. I know I've seen quartz. I saw a big old chunk of quartz on the way over here. I'm gonna see if I can find it on the way back. Quartz is a big thing here, granite too. But yeah, that quartz, that thing had to have been probably a couple 100-pound boulder. Looked like it was half buried in the ground, but it's cool. So I'm gonna see if I can find that. But yeah, I just kind of want to show you what you're dealing with. Just this loose gravel. I'm just wearing running shoes. Probably not the best thing for out here, but these will serve me well. So these are my Brooks, in case anyone's curious. Brooks are some pretty good shoes, nice and sturdy, soft, comfy. So that's what all my shoes are right now. I tried Hoka's. I like Hoka. If anyone's familiar with these brands, they're running shoes. They make hiking shoes, which I'm gonna probably eventually get a pair of. Make all kinds of stuff. But you want some comfortable shoes, I recommend both of those. Hoka, they're real soft, not a lot of support. I'm digging the Brooks. They're not as cushiony, but you definitely get that support, and that's what I really needed, especially you're doing stuff like this. So yeah, just be careful if you come out here. Maybe get some hiking shoes. You don't need to really be hiking boots. It's hiking shoes. But yeah, you can kind of see down here. It's loose gravel, big chunks of granite. So, but I did all right. But yeah, on the way back down, I need to focus. So I'll see you guys in a minute. I got some more for you, so hold on. All right, I had to backtrack a little bit. Found a big piece of quartz. Of course, the sun's right behind me, but no, don't look big, but it's got to be about a foot by foot and a few inches. Looks like there's some more chunk back there, but I found this little rock coming up. I can't see it all that well, but there's another big chunk, another big chunk. So I was gonna keep that little piece, but I figured I'd save it for somebody else to enjoy. So a couple other little shards. I'm gonna show you that hill I just climbed. There's a bunch of little pieces below me. That's the mountain I climbed. Not the one on the right, the one in the middle, obviously. So it's not too bad. So you know what I'm gonna do? There's trails every stinking side of it. So little cool rocks in the back. Notice this fence coming off to the right now. That's a botanical garden, so I'm gonna cover that in the next video. But that's their property. It doesn't come that far, but they own it. So maybe in time they'll put stuff there. Probably not where that mountain is. But yeah, it's just over on that side. There's some ramadas, as you can see in the distance there. There's a parking lot. There's parking everywhere. It's just kind of spread out. They got bathrooms around. Looked like there was one. I don't see a building here. It looked like there was one, maybe where the hole in the rock is over there. Where I parked, I didn't see one. I'm over where those mountains are back on the other side. Somewhere in this direction, I saw one. That's where I came from. I see some ramadas over there. Let's see where I was at, but yeah, somewhere over there. So, and then there's one over by the pond somewhere, or maybe the other way. But I noticed three. There's maps, so they'll show you where parking's at, bathrooms are at, all the little trails. It's trail markers. So yeah, you're not coming out here blind. It's not just like desert land. I mean, it's definitely desert landscaping. So be careful. I'm sure there's critters out here. I got out here a little after 6. It's like 6:30 right now. So I don't know if critters would be out. It's nice and cool. Pretty busy here already. It's the middle of June on a Saturday. So I'm not surprised, but yeah, if you're gonna do this early. It's only supposed to be projected like 101 in Phoenix. I don't know if this gets a little hotter. Might be a little cooler because there's not a lot of buildings. But still be prepared. I hydrated it before I came out on the trail. I do have water in the car. I didn't bring it with me. Because I'm just doing this and then I'm gonna hit a hole in the wall and then I'll be back in the car. So I should have carried it with me, I know. Always have been on water. So someone can yell at me for that. But I'm good. I know I hydrated. But it's still not an excuse. You should always have water. Even this, if I got hurt, someone would find me. There's hikers and runners, bikers, or cyclists, like people on mountain bikes and stuff. But they do have a ranger station, like South Mountain did. If you've seen that video, if you haven't, that's one of my first videos. You can check that out. think this place is a little bit cooler place to come to. It's just different. Nothing against South Mountain, it's still cool. But this one's a little more unique. Some more Ramadas. Ramadas are everywhere. So, alright, as you can see, there's a hole in the wall. I got a little bit of a walk. So, see you guys over there in a minute. I'm gonna try to get, before I go, that building. That building in the background, that's the bathroom. There's more Ramadas, there's trash cans. Here's the road, there's a parking lot. So yeah, everything's pretty close. I mean, hole in the rock, they got parking. I'm parked over where those palm trees are. A bunch of bushes in my way, I don't see my car. But yeah, everything's just close. So, I think the other bathroom's back that way. I could have swore they said there's one here. See a building down that way. Looks like that might be a bathroom. So it was just down off of that mountain, a little hill I was at. It's down the road. They have that blocked off right now, so I can't, if I want to go that way, I gotta hike it. For some reason it's closed, but it looks like there's a bathroom there. Probably shutting it down a little bit to kind of, it's summertime, so it gets bad out here. Probably not as many people come out here, but I try to minimalize everything. So, alright, I got a little bit of walk over to this guy. I've never been up to it. I've driven through here, walked by the pond and stuff. This will be my first time up against the rock, so that's gonna be cool. This is kind of a highlight here in Phoenix, so. Alright, see you in a second. Alright, here we are. Hole in the rock. There's people up in this thing. They can't really see, I know it's dark. Might be able to make people out. Someone in the hole there, but look at this crazy guy. It's right on the edge. I know, I'm not doing that. I'd like to get up in there. I don't know what that entails. But yeah, this is the closest I've been, and I've told people that I was gonna film this and say I've never been here. Like, you've never been to Hole in the Rock? Everything else I've seen in Arizona, this is the one thing. I mean, I've been in this area, I don't know how many times, driven by how many times. This is the closest I've been to this. That guy's crazy. Oh, it's nice and cool though. There's a breeze, cool breeze coming through. I'm in the shade. So this is cool. I'll show you. They got little trail markers here. This actually says Hole in the Rock. Might actually get you to the back. You probably got to climb up through the back. Yeah. Show you this too. Stay on the trails. Animals know where you go, so they stay away from the trails. Like this talks about trampling plants causing erosion. It just ruins the landscaping. I know, you can tell a lot of people don't listen. But at least do your part. Try to preserve this area and do that everywhere. So, but yeah, it's like this trail goes up that way. You know what, I'm gonna walk it, but I'm gonna turn you guys off for a second. Meet you back on the other side. Since I've never been here, I want to know what's over there. So, oh man, the wind feels so good. The sun's coming up quick, so it ain't gonna last long. But all right, see you guys in a minute. If it's worthwhile, I'll show you. If not, then maybe you won't see me. Maybe you'll see me elsewhere, but I'll probably shoot it. All right. All right. Well, that's the East Valley. It's Tempe over there. I don't know what all that stuff. I know the Arizona Heritage Center Museum is over there. I think it's around the mountain. I thought maybe it was that building, but I don't think so. But yeah, it's over there somewhere. It's actually going to cover that. I found out a couple weeks ago from this video that like middle or end of May they closed it down. I think it's 6 months or a year. They're doing renovations, like the sprinklers, all that kind of stuff. I'm bummed because I know I showed that in a previous video. I really wanted to get in there and show it. We're gonna have to wait till they do that, which is fine. They got to do what they got to do, make the building safe. Phoenix is big on safety codes. I'm not gonna argue that. But, all right, we're on the back of this building. Not building, really? Come on, Jeff, get with it. Not a building. Well, the Earth built it. On the back of this rock. So it's early in the morning. I'm still trying to wake up. This is definitely waking me up, though. This is amazing. It wasn't that bad coming through here. Still kind of rugged. You can see the same kind of rocks as I showed you in the other thing. But I'm gonna walk up there. I'm gonna go in the hole. I have to do this. I'm here. Yeah, I can't believe I've never done this, guys. This is crazy. Yeah, there's not too much I haven't done in this state, and you guys are gonna be here while I do this. So this is gonna be a rare opportunity for a moment like this, trust me. So, little area here. The fence is right there, so that's the botanical gardens. The fence goes all the way down that way. So I don't know why they own all that land, but they help preserve it, so that's cool. All right, enough me yapping. Let's go up there and see what everybody's doing, and I'm gonna show you outside the other side of the hole. Another first. Can't believe it. All right. Oh, all right, everybody. I don't know what I'm doing. I am in Hole in the Rock at Papago Park. Holy cow. And I'm as far as I'm getting to this ledge. I do not like heights. I'm okay, it's flat. I'm just being very careful. Got the ledge to hold on to. Oh my goodness. I'm at Hole in the Rock. I can't believe this. Look at this, guys. There's the Hole in the Rock. Cool. I'm definitely a little pooped. I'm not cut out for hiking. I'm definitely out of shape, but oh, man, this is worth it. Guys, this is amazing. Now I get why people climb up here. Oh my goodness. After all this time. Can't believe this is the first time I've been up here. Wow. Yeah, there's Phoenix out there. You can see Sky Harbor Tower from here. Tempe's out that way. There's the ponds. See my car, at least it's still there. Yeah, straight down here is the bathrooms, that building down there. So if you're over here, bathrooms are close. Oh, they're clean too. I mean, it is a little after 6. There's guys cleaning. Talked to a couple of them coming up here. I see them way out there now. But they keep this park pretty clean. See another guy with a bucket picking up trash and everything. So, see the plane taking off. South Mountain in the background. Wow. This is just too cool. And now I can say I've been here.
I guess we're all sitting.
Now I gotta get down from here.
You want to go behind? Thank you so much.
I wonder if they had something else here, because I don't know if this is gonna show up. There's like some chains buried in the ground. So they might have had like a little thing to come up this way back in the day. And then it probably got too dicey and people probably slipping, getting hurt, something. So I got rid of it. Come down here. Yeah, it looks like maybe rain will come down here and makeshift little waterfall maybe. Yeah, I wanted to climb over there, but if I had hiking shoes, I might go about that far, but I really don't. I don't want to. My ankles aren't very good. Last thing I don't want to do is slip down there. It's a decent fall, good 20, 30 feet. And that would just ruin my day for vlogging. So.
Stop there, stop there, stop there.
She's making me nervous.
Alright, there's a hole in the wall over there. Here's the pond. Cool little gazebo type, not a gazebo, we call it ramada. Some people over there, some guys fishing. This is cool, it's over where I parked. I'm not going to be able to see it, but there's a bunch of bluegill swimming around. Right there. Little guy just kind of chilling. The guy just took off. Yeah, there's a bunch. I can't get close because then they take off. So if you saw that, this camera does pretty good. Got duck. What is this? I think this is maybe the smaller of the two. Another big one over there. So, if I remember right, this comes off the Arizona Canal, which is on the other side over there. Be talking about that here in another segment. About here. It's not really historical, but it kind of, well, I guess it is. It's the same one that's part of, I did the, can't think of what the thing was, the little place, like, it's not really Scottsdale, it was up on Camelback, or no, Indian School on 56th Street. A little canal project. Can't think of the life of me. I'm still trying to get over being up on Hole in the Rock. That just blew my mind. I was up there probably a half hour after I turned the camera off. Just blew my mind. That was so cool. It's just, yeah. But yeah, this comes off the Arizona Canal. Back that way, I see a wall. I think it was that way, or it's off to the left. There's like a berm. It goes under the berm, comes in here. Oh no, I see it. Like right in this area, there's a tunnel. I think it comes from there, maybe. But it comes into here, and then comes into this little section. Just flows downstream. There's like this little, almost like a lazy river that goes into the other pond. Which I think is this bigger one. I don't remember if this one's cut off. I think it's all one pond. And then it keeps going in front of the zoo. There's a little pond. There's like turtles and I think there was frogs. Last time I was there, it was a long time ago. Fish. So that's cool. It's right in front of the park before you get in. I think it's once you get the tickets. Then you cross a bridge. It's pretty wide. So you can look in there. They got logs and stuff. And see the turtles on the log. Everything. There's another parking lot. Like the road goes that way. They got parking there. Tons of parking. So that's another section. This one's not running, but that side is. It goes down that way. It's like little bridges that go over that. Just kind of taking the scenic route. Now look, I got a horseshoe thing over there. Got a big Ramada area here. Oh, fire pit. Yeah, I've been over here for like 20 years. That's a wood bridge. That looks safe. I'm sure it is. I'm sure they keep up on the maintenance. Like a little stage thing there. Yeah, there's some more benches. Another Ramada way back there. You kind of see Hunt's tomb in there. Bear with me on that. That'll be in the next video. I start doing all the attractions around here. So I'm getting there. I don't want to panic. I'm not going to forget it, trust me. So, yeah, this lake just kind of goes around. Looks like they got a boat dock looking thing. Probably a little thing go up on there and fish. So, another little cool little Ramada thing here. Little island, got some ducks. So yeah, this is all one big like picnic tables. A bunch over there, which makes sense. That's the parking lot for the zoo. The cool Ramada. Little fireplace. You really need that here if you come here during the winter. But yeah, that's, excuse me. I just had water, got a little air bubble. Zoo's over there. There's parking. The bus will drop you here. That's cool. Yeah, looks like you get to that thing from the other side. That's cool. A little better spot for kids and probably wheelchair accessible. Yeah. Pretty neat. Yeah, a bunch of people fishing here. A decent spot for kids to run around. Not really have like playground or anything, but alright, well, I'll pretty much wrap it up for Papago Park. Cool little place if you haven't been here. Right in town. If you want to figure out how to get here, you can just put in Papago Park. Ew, catfish bones, I'm not going to show that was kind of gross. Or just look up the zoo. If you put in Phoenix Zoo, that'll get you right here. They said the parking lot's right over there. And yes, we're close to the airport. You might hear that plane. I haven't heard planes for a while. It's because I kept you guys out of Phoenix. This flipped around real quick. Bear with me. Trying to make sure I don't fall in this little creek. Alright guys, well, this is fun. Wood bridge. That's quite a day. I don't even know what to say after the hole in the wall. I'm pretty speechless. Whew. This is worth it. This was all I was gonna do today. It's totally worth it. This is crazy. So glad I got to go up there. I'm just kind of checking this area out. Well, glad everybody came along. Enjoyed this video. I hear a woodpecker. It sounds like it's on a metal pole. That's kind of weird. I know we get woodpeckers down here sometimes. But it sounds like he's on a pole. It could be another bird or something. I don't think we really get woodpeckers down here. I know we do up north. I think there's another bird that does that. Not really like a woodpecker, but like a regular bird, and they just like tap on things to signal each other something. I don't know. I may not even have a clue what I'm talking about. But, all right. Well, yeah. So come out here. It's right off the freeway, 202, just north of it. There's two different ways to get here. I always take 52nd Street down to Van Buren. I wouldn't take McDowell. It's kind of the long way unless you're coming from up north. But it's on Galvin Parkway. I think 202. If you're coming from the East Valley, you get off at Mill and Priest and come up Washington to Galvin Parkway. Maybe come up to Van Buren. I know it gets weird around there. But I would just say, if you don't know where you're going, just put in your Google Maps Phoenix Zoo or Papago Park, Hole in the Wall. I think Hole in the Wall had an address, if I remember right. But just do the zoo. Once you come up, you come in the entrance, it's like go maybe a block, and then there's a left-hand turn. That's what gets you here in the park. It's not very big. It's pretty big if you're going to walk around. Otherwise, it's not too bad. You can get around pretty decent. It's just a nice little park. Cool little place to be. Don't advise this in the afternoon, especially in the summertime. Like I said, it's middle of June, but I got here a little after 6. Probably about 6:30 by the time I started walking. Let's see what time it is. Sorry, my phone's going weird. Almost 8. So it's not too bad. It's warming up a little bit, but it's not supposed to be a hot day. It's gonna be a 101. That's a cool day for us Phoenicians, us Arizonians. The stream sounds cool. Hoping that picks up. Probably does, since I pick up birds all the time. Airplanes. But yeah, nice little peaceful spot. Probably better spring, fall, winter time. So, well, I had a good time. Sorry, my brain is, like I said, is mush. That hole in the wall I know it doesn't seem like a big deal. Every time I see something I haven't seen in Arizona, it just kind of turns my brain into mush, because it's just crazy. I've seen something I have never seen before in a place I've always been. I mean, I've seen it. Obviously seen videos. I've been close. But I actually walked up there, and I can see it in the distance. Walked up there, got a picture of me in the hole. I don't know, it's just cool to me. May not mean much to most people, but I think if you've been up there, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't and you like hiking, especially if you're going to visit here, go check it out. Hiking trails all over this place. I'm sure you can go even farther than the zoo. Oops. Can't go that way, there's no bridge. And I'm not hopping over that thing. So, yeah, totally worth coming out here. Especially if you're going to the zoo. The zoo doesn't open until like 7 or 8 maybe, something like that. So you can always come over here and get here at like 5 o'clock, spend some time, and then head to the zoo and have some fun there. Or wherever else. Botanical Gardens up the road. I'll cover that too in the next video. So check that out definitely. If you're curious about some key spots out here, hit my next video. I cover the attractions in this area. So, whew. Yeah. This is great, man. It just feels good out here. So, yeah. I can't believe I live here. And everything's close. It only took me a half hour, maybe 40 minutes to get out here. I'm way out in the West Valley, out in Glendale, for people that don't know. So it's bugs. Mostly freeway, so it's quick. Obviously, no one's on the highway at 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, except all the people going to work or did the night shift. So, but all right. Yeah. I'm gonna end this here. And I'll get to my next destinations. We'll see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed that one as much as you did this one. I always have fun doing it. You guys know that. Anyone that's seen the rest of my videos know I love getting out. This is just like being on vacation, like a staycation, I guess, since I'm in the city. But all right, that's enough for this video. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you on the next one.